It's no secret that a shredded physique will turn heads and drop jaws. Getting too lean, however, can quite literally ruin your life. In this video, I'm going to explain why you should never get shredded. You see, achieving a lean body with visible abs is one thing, but pushing the boundaries to achieve extreme levels of leanness comes with a whole set of challenges and inevitable health problems. So, before you cut out carbs and spend endless hours on a treadmill, here are 5 reasons you shouldn't get shredded. Reason number 1. You might develop body dysmorphia. While being shredded means showing off striking muscular definition when you're shirtless, you'll likely end up looking far less impressive with your shirt on. Although it might seem superficial, you've put in years of hard work to finally look like you lift, and when you find yourself appearing skinny or unable to fill a medium t-shirt, it can be disheartening. And ill-fitting clothes is only the tip of the iceberg. The dissonance between your appearance without clothes and your appearance when dressed can lead to a phenomenon known as body dysmorphia. This condition involves a distorted perception of your body where you might perceive yourself as smaller or less muscular than you actually are. This results in negative self-image and psychological distress, ultimately affecting your mental well-being. According to this systematic review, individuals experiencing muscle dysmorphia often exhibit symptoms such as anxiety, social physique anxiety, depression, neuroticism, and perfectionism, while their self-concept and self-esteem are negatively impacted. In one study, as much as 30 to 50% of participants reported increased anxiety, short temper, anger, and binge eating. So, while getting absolutely shredded can make for some great photos, it might come at the cost of your mental health. Reason number 2, your hormone levels will suffer. Getting shredded involves a rigorous dietary and workout regimen, which undoubtedly pushes your body to the extreme. You see, when dieting down, you can only cut out so much food before you're practically starving yourself. This means you'll inevitably end up doing frequent and long bouts of cardio to maintain a caloric deficit. According to this study, however, too much cardio causes your testosterone levels to plummet and your cortisol levels to rise. And because testosterone is anabolic and cortisol is catabolic, it's not hard to see that too much cardio can be a disaster. This case study of a natural male bodybuilder, for example, showed that testosterone levels experience a drastic drop during prolonged periods of low body fat maintenance. These levels can plunge from normal ranges to extremely low ranges. This massive drop in testosterone will also adversely affect your sex drive, fertility, bone mass, fat distribution, and red blood cell production. According to this study, this time on female fitness competitors, the hormonal system undergoes significant alterations during extreme fat loss periods with decreased serum concentrations of hormones like leptin, T3, testosterone, and estradiol. These changes can lead to a higher incidence of menstrual irregularities and an overall negative impact on female hormonal health. In fact, in another study, return of regular menstruation was delayed, resuming only after 1 year post-competition. Thus, we can see how cutting to low body fat percentages for long periods wrecks hormone levels and thus overall health for both sexes. Reason number 3. Progress will be slow. Maintaining an extremely low body fat percentage often results in a noticeable decrease in strength, and it's no secret that progressive overload is one of the most important variables for muscle growth. In other words, if you're not gaining strength by either adding more weight to the bar without sacrificing reps or performing more repetitions without sacrificing weight, you'll never build muscle. And if you're low on calories, carbs, or energy in general, you're going to find it extremely difficult to progress. Looking at this case study once again, it may take as long as 6 months for strength to get back to baseline after shredding down. In other words, his strength only recovered when he got out of a shredded state. Lastly, according to this 2018 paper, protein synthesis is impaired when there is an inadequate energy intake relative to the energy expended through exercise. Simply put, being in a caloric deficit for too long could make it nearly impossible to gain muscle. Reason number 4, your energy levels will suffer. A restricted calorie intake can lead to the development of micronutrient deficiencies. One study on competitive bodybuilders, for example, reported that over half of the participants were micronutrient deficient, likely as a consequence of restrictive eating. Micronutrients, such as vitamins and minerals, play crucial roles in various bodily processes, including energy metabolism. When these essential nutrients are lacking, it can increase fatigue and leave you feeling tired throughout the day. The link between micronutrient deficiencies and fatigue is well established, and it's a substantial concern for those constantly pushing their bodies to extreme leanness. In addition to this, individuals who are in a caloric deficit find it difficult to sleep well at night. This issue is closely related to elevated cortisol levels. Cortisol, often referred to as the stress hormone, is typically high in the morning, providing the initial energy needed to start the day. However, in the evening, cortisol levels naturally drop to promote restful sleep. But during prolonged dieting, cortisol levels remain elevated at night, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. This sleep disruption contributes to an overall feeling of tiredness that can crush your testosterone levels, hurt your overall health, and impede your performance in the gym. And number 5, your metabolism will slow down. Metabolic slowdown is a natural response to weight loss and a decrease in body fat. The less mass your body has to maintain, the less energy it requires to sustain bodily functions, which ultimately results in a lower metabolism. Another critical aspect is adaptive thermogenesis, a phenomenon where your body adjusts its energy expenditure in response to acute or long-term undereating. When you're in a calorie deficit, your body becomes more efficient in its movements, reducing spontaneous activities like fidgeting and leading to more sedentary behaviors such as leaning against walls or taking a car for short distances instead of walking. Even seemingly insignificant changes like sitting in a slouch position instead of sitting upright collectively contribute to a reduction in the number of calories you burn. This gradual decrease in energy expenditure results in an overall reduction in your metabolism, aka metabolic adaptation. And although this issue can be reversible, the metabolic adaptations that occur when dieting can hinder your ability to burn fat, leading you to adopt even more extreme measures, further exacerbating the problems we discussed in reasons 1 to 4. In conclusion, the pursuit of a shredded physique, while extremely appealing, comes with various challenges and potential health risks. Getting shredded is an awesome short-term goal for competitions, photo shoots, or a summer getaway, but maintaining this extreme state is often unrealistic and can lead to more problems than benefits. Did you find this video helpful? If so, click the like button below as it'll truly help out the channel. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more videos and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next one. Peace.